Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal. I just finished watching Dragon Ball Super episode 118. That's 118. In this episode, we get to see Universe 2 and our favorite universe, other than Universe 7, is Universe 6, Parish, eliminated, obliterated, just absolute erased. It is a sad, sad episode. But you know what? What I think of this episode is a future classic. I actually prefer this episode than the episode between Caulifla or Kefla versus Ultra Instinct Goku. Yes, I said that right. I'm sure many fans would not agree with me, but I will tell you why. Number one, this episode has some comedy. I did not expect the three warriors from Universe 2 to actually take on the powers of the three maidens. That is Rosie, Ribrianne, and I forgot the other lady or the other maiden, but it doesn't matter. They actually took on the power and they actually transformed the same as them. Once they finished transforming, it cracked me up. I was laughing. But you know what? They were no joke. They actually took on the power and abilities of the three maidens. Not only that, Ribrianne was broadcasting the tournament via the Angel staff, and the Universe's two people actually cheered them on. They actually cheered them on. They were not in a mass hysteria. There were no craziness. They actually cheered them on, and that tells you something. This universe has got something going on. They actually trust these warriors to fight for them, other than our universes just cheering on Mr. Satan, and just going crazy, looting, polluting, and whatever. And that was absolutely an amazing sight to see. And then the same thing with Universe 6. We got Pirina and Saunel actually fusing with other Namex to prepare for this tournament. They also revealed that they were actually hiding their powers, so they were waiting to control it because they could not control it at first, but once they were able to control it, they unleashed it. And that was absolutely great to see. So Universe 6 and Universe 2 had something going on for them. They were motivated, they were coordinated, they were meticulous, they had inspiration, they had people backing them up. They had something going on that you kind of feel bad going against them. You had to cheer them on. You couldn't cheer on Universe 7 because you knew that Universe 7 was going to win anyways. But when you see something like that, you want the fighters to go all out. You want to have them win. You want to have them fight for something. Even if it's that little tiny thing that gets them going. But it's just sad to see that we have Champa disappear. Oh, actually not disappear, just eliminated. But you know what? What was great about this episode is that Universe 2 had the consistency to be cheerful, to be hopeful, to be dreamers. It kind of reminds me of us, They were no different than us. And the way they said their goodbyes was absolutely just, how should I say, inspiring. And it's one of those type of scenes that many fans hated Ribrianne, and I didn't. I don't know why they hated it. I absolutely love it. But I think it's not, if you're a female fan of Dragon Ball Super, this is one of those episodes that made you smile. That you had women representing, and not only that, they were not just losers. They actually fight on. They actually had some fight in them, and they actually lasted so long. And many fans didn't like that. I mean, I like it because it's not just Goku and the rest of the gang, it's also other universes. It's not just women, it's just the other universes, you know? And that was an absolute amazing goodbye. And it was just sad. And Champa's goodbye, I mean, you can always count on Champa to be like that, you know? And that was absolutely amazing. And you know who I absolutely feel bad for was Hit. Hit has something, man. I love Hit, and a lot of people love Hit, and it's sad to say that he's gone, but we all know what's gonna come in the future. And so, oh, and I just wanna mention something that was absolutely quite nostalgic when Purina actually used his mouth to fight off a beam. It reminds me of Nappa fighting off a beam, and instead of Piccolo actually saving Gohan, this time Gohan saved Piccolo. And the special beam cannon didn't work on Purina. I guess Gohan mentioned that it wasn't in full power, but it doesn't matter. That was just absolutely nostalgic. And also the Piccolo scream, that's the same thing. And you know what? We actually get to see a sighting of Kami and Nail. Absolutely motivating Piccolo's consciousness. And it was a sight to see. And if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you know how it is. And to conclude this review, you know, this tournament was started by Goku, and we knew what would come of this. And along the journey, we would have heartaches and heartbreaks. We would see sad and pain, and we would see hopefulness. We would see happiness. We would see survival. But there's one of those episodes that conflicts you. Whether you are a Universe 7 fan or you are not, it's one of those episodes that they're not different from us. As Goku brought this tournament in, the pain of this is the result. And so this episode is the result of that. The sadness that come of this tournament has always been there, but this episode is just a reminder of that. And so that basically concludes this episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 118. I just want to thank you all for listening to my review, and if you do have any questions or you want me to do some certain content, I will do that. Just let me know, and I will be making more contents from this episode, such as Vegeta Vegeta's mad. Oh man, let's talk about universes too, and I got more videos, so look out for that, and I will see you in the next episode review. Bye bye.